So welcome back to the breakdown. So gaya ng sabi ko kanina guys, mayroon tayong special guest. At ang ating special guest syempre ang commissioner ng isa sa mga established na Filipino basketball leagues dito. Ang commissioner ng Six Side Pinoy Basketball League. Kasama natin dito si
Thank you.
Jason Manda. Brother, kamusta?
Ay, okay lang. Thank you. Thank you. First things first, I want to say thank you, Kyle, for inviting me sa Filipino TV. Finally, tol.
I know.
Yeah, okay lang naman. Galing sa bakasyon. Trying to get back in, the normal routine natin dito sa,
Yeah.
sa Toronto.
So, para sa mga di nakakaalam, like we talked maybe months ago kaso magbabakasyon siya ng Philippines and finally, brother.
Oo.
So yeah, I mean, basketball show naman tayo, bro. Di naman tayo mag-uusap ng mga politics or mga personal stuff,
Sige,
man.
sige.
So, like, yeah, basketball, bro. Like, yung start, I don't know if nare-recall mo, like, paano ka na-introduce sa basketball and, why basketball?
So, as nagkwentuhan nga tayo kanina, growing up here, I came here when I was young. Bata pa lang ako, mga siguro 9 or 10, give or take. Nag-start ako actually doon. Growing up sa a neighborhood that's kind of bad. I grew up in a bad neighborhood. Doon ako finocus yung sarili ko sa basketball. Then, nakikita ko yung mga ibang Pilipino, doon ako kumuha ng inspiration. Pinocus ko lang. Doon ako nag-start. I'm self-taught. Nanonood ako sa mga NBA natin, kaya doon ako I just follow the mga basketball. Doon ako nag-start.
Sa Philippines to, bro?
Hindi, dito na to.
O dito ka na
Dito
nagsimula talaga mag-basketball?
Oo, dito na.
Pero sa kwento natin, bro, kailan ka ba dumating ng Canada?
1993.
And how old were you then?
I was give or take 9 or 10.
Oh, mga 9 or 10. So
Yeah.
talagang ako 8 years old ako nag-start mag-basketball eh. So parang dito na yung grassroots mo basically.
Yeah.
So ano yun, bro? In-enroll ka ba ng parents mo? Like I know you mentioned self-taught ka, pero like na-enroll ka ba sa mga camps eventually after?
Tol, hindi. Wala, tol. Yun nga sinasabi ko sa'yo. My story, 10 kami magkakapatid. Most of my mga matatandang kapatid ko nandito na. And my mom's old. When we came here, she was already 50s. So I was young. So yun nga sinasabi ko sa'yo, I self-taught kasi matatanda na yung mga ate ko, yung mga kapatid ko, kuya ko. So, binansi ko yun as nanonood ako sa labas. Yung mga ibang Pilipino natin na magagaling, doon ako natuto. Pinapanood ko sila, then kinokopy ko yung nila, yung moves nila. So, ginagaya ko lang. So, yun.
And nung ano ka ba yung growing up, bro? Obviously middle schooler yun, di ba?
Yeah.
Naglaro ka ba sa school
Yeah.
or the team?
Yeah. Sabi ko nga sa'yo, growing up here, meron na community centers, yung mga Rose Avenue, yung mga ganun. Sinalihan ko yung mga yon para matuto. May mga camps sila pero hindi sila focus sa mga bata. I mean, okay, here's the ball, you learn, ikaw nang bahala. Mag-shoot ka or mag-dribble ka, ikaw nang bahala. And then sa grade school, nag-tryout ako, grade 5 lang siguro. I was really young. And I got in. So, nakuha ko ng coach. Then, yun. Doon ako nagsimula talaga from there.
Na maglaro ng parang school type systematic
Yeah.
basketball.
Iba yung basketball noon kaysa dito ngayon. Like, back in the days, you play wherever, however, kung maganda man yung court mo, hindi, maglalaro ka pa rin. Dito, ngayon, hindi na, right? Parang iba na ngayon. Style, NBA lahat ngayon.
Saan area ka ba pala, bro, growing up?
Growing up, I grew up in, alam mo yung Sherbourne and Bloor area? Yes,
Toronto
Jamestown.
area. Jamestown, yeah.
Yeah. So, I grew up there sa likod ng Rose Avenue Community Center. Yeah.
And then going into high school, brother, obviously, syempre, tinry mo naman siguro mag-try out for high school basketball. How did that go?
It went well. I believe I was in grade 9. I tried out for the school team, the varsity team. I made it. And then, hindi naman sa, I saw yung caliber ng game ng senior. Kinausap ko yung coach ng senior kung pwede din akong, kinausap din ako. Sabi niya, you can play pero magbe-bench ka, you're gonna play in the bench. So, ang iniisip ko, mamili na lang ako, naglaro na lang ako sa age ko.
Oh, you felt like you can play
Yeah.
sa seniors kahit grade 9 ka pa lang.
Yes, grade-
So you were that confident sa skill level mo?
Actually, yung assistant coach ang nagsabi sa akin, why don't you, kasi yung mo, as a point guard, iba yung point guard, pass first and then 1 and 2 kasi yung laro ko noon back in the days. If you want me to play 1, I can play 1. If you want me to shoot, I can shoot and score if you want. Yun ang sabi ng coach. Kaya sinubukan ko, then sabi ko sa sarili ko, I think I should just stay with my age group. So
Pero like, I was gonna ask that since medyo nabanggit mo na rin, ano ba yung parang play style mo at the time?
ang play style ko noon dati, idol ko kasi si Jason Kidd eh. So, lahat ng pase niya, yun, pass first, and then shoot next. Kung wala na talaga, yun talaga ng point guard. Yun ang style ko noon back in the days. Pero nung sabi ng coach ko, if you're open, why don't you take the shot? Take, be the leader of the team. Kasi ikaw nga yung point guard, be the general. Ikaw nang bahala. If you think you can take it, take it. So,
Anong school pala to, brother?
St. Patrick. St. Pat's, yeah.
During your time, meron ka bang mga doon, bro? Mga notables na naging teammates or nakasabay mo na nag-pro, maybe in the NBA?
Wala. Nung nung almost the end of my school year sa high school, naglaro naman ako sa Mega City. Doon, meron akong mga nakalaro. Actually, yung si Jamal Maglure, yung I think half-brother niya, si Justin Shepard. I don't know if you heard of him. Naglaro sa Eastern Commerce, yung nabarel. Nakakalaro ko nun yun. Kaya lang, iba yung caliber nila, syempre, ibang lahi. So, yeah, nakakalaro ko dati sa Jamestown.
Sorry, bro.
That's okay.
Pero paano mo naman na-develop yung ganong play style, bro? Sabi mo, traditional point guard. Pass first. Usually kasi, bro, sa mga high school, from my experience when coaching high school kids dito, girls coach ako.
Yeah.
Pero I've coached boys din. May tendency kasi yung mga younger kids na, syempre, bata pa. Di ba?
Yeah.
And mas selfish. Para sa akin, mas mahirap silang turuan kesa sa mga babae. Yung pag nag-coach ka ng girls basketball, they're like robots eh.
Yes.
Kung ano yung kung ano yung sulat mo, that's what they're gonna do. With boys, may sarili sila mga isip. Minsan magagalit pa sila sa'yo, mag-aaway pa kayo, from my experience way back. Even nung ako nag-high school dito, I was like that. I rarely listen to the coach. Na ganun. So paano mo na-develop yung ganong unselfish na play style?
Kasi nung if you don't listen to your coach, it's either he'll bench you or you're not gonna make the team. Di ba? Ganun lang naman yun eh. Yun nga sinasabi ko, Filipino tayo. I was short. Grade school pa lang ako, grade 5, maliit ako. Ako yung pinakamaliit sa class. I accepted it eh. Talagang maliit tayo, pero yung mga kalaban natin, ibang lahi, malalaki, big. So, if you don't listen, you're gonna sit on the bench.
Yeah.
Or maybe not even make the team. Ganun yung natin. Kaya, linagay ko sa utak ko nung bata ako, sabi ko, I have to do what he wants me to do. If I don't follow his rules or ano niyang gustong sabihin sa akin, then magbe-bench ako, hindi ako makakalaro. So, I just put it that way.
Pero ano ka nun, bro? Hindi ka, anong tawag dito? Meron ka rin ba nung scorer's mentality, scoring bag?
Meron. Lahat naman tayong Filipino kasi you wanna showcase your game. Kahit na maliliit tayo, yung IQ natin minsan mataas, right? Kesa sa ibang lahi. Pero, ang iniisip natin is how are you gonna make an impact sa team, di ba? Yun ang inano natin. So, ang ginawa ko noon para makilala ko, syempre, as I said, pass first. And then kung kailangan kong mag-score, I can score. Like shoot, yun lang.
Yeah.
Kasi maliit nga tayo.
I wanna ask you, kasi ngayon lang ako nagkaroon ng guest na parang dito yung upbringing niya sa basketball.
Right.
And ako rin semi ganun because I came here, grade 9 din ako dumating dito and I noticed. And then meron akong isang parang fina-follow na trainer which is a friend of mine. I don't know if you're familiar with Phil Ramirez.
Phil, yeah. I know Phil, yeah.
And his brother RJ, I went to high school with him and we grew up together basically. He has a thing nung high school po na lagi niyang sinasabi sa amin is yung with Filipinos, usually we are, I don't know if you agree, we are a lot better middle school and high school compared to others, like skill-wise, shooting-wise, compared to others.
Yeah.
And ang nangyayari sa atin is pagdating ng late high school into college, nagkakaroon ng grabing growth spurt yung iba and tayo we stay the same.
Yes.
And that's dun tayo parang wala na, we vanished from yung glory days natin hanggang dun lang. Do you agree na experience mo ba yun?
I agree. Actually, nung nag-high school ako, last year ko yung OAC, alam mo yan, yung grade, yung extra year na magstay sa high school.
Yeah.
I did that. So, nagstay ako high school, I think 6 years or 5 years kasi nagstay ako for 1 more year. Makikita mo yung galing mo, it's still the same. Magaling ka pa rin, pero iba na tsaka yung tangkad ng mga kaklase mo no grade 9, grade 10, iba na talaga.
May iwan ka talaga,
may
no?
iwan ka, yes.
Which is
I agree.
sad sa mga Filipinos, bro. In your opinion, sa tingin mo, paano natin kasi ganun pa rin yun hanggang ngayon eh. Like, paano natin ma-overcome yung ganun for us to make it, you know?
You know what? For me, kung ganun yung situation ko, I would just keep doing what I'm doing and don't stop training every day. Kasi I watched this basketball movie. If you don't train one day, there's somebody else training every day. Yung isang araw na yun, mamimiss mo, angat siya sa'yo. Diba? Kaya I think that's the best way to para umangat tayo, just keep training until maybe one day, you'll make it. Diba?
Kaya ang mindset ni Kobe Bryant, di ba? That's why nagsa-start siya ng 3 a.m.
Oo.
Kasi tulog pa daw yung nagbabantay sa kanya. And by the time na gumising yung bumabantay sa kanya, nakatapos na siya ng 2 workout. And
Pawis na daw eh. Oo.
And in a span of 5-10 years, he'll never catch up. Yun yung mindset niya eh. That's why he's great. So, ano naman brother, like post-high school and were you, nag-college ka ba? Were you able to?
Yung college kasi, you know what, as I said, my life was, yung ko kasi dito, yung nanay ko, matanda na pagdating namin. She was old. And I had to work and go to school.
Yeah.
High school days, and then college. I actually stopped for 2 years or a year sa high school, and then I went to work para makaipon to go to college, and then nag-college na ako sa George Brown, but I didn't join the team. Naglaro lang ako for yung mga house league lang, ganun, pero I didn't join the team.
Pero bakit?
It's kind of yung yung focus ko is trabaho eh. Kasi nga sabi ko nga sa'yo, my mom didn't go to work here. Kaya I had to help myself and make some money, and yun nga, yung buhay ko. It's hard, mahirap, pero ginawa ko. I love basketball.
Yeah.
Kasi Filipino tayo, it's in our blood.
Yeah.
I love it and I miss it, pero nagtrabaho ako. Pero here and there, naglalaro ako sa mga liga.
So parang ganun mo lang pinagpatuloy yung basketball journey mo, mga leagues.
Mga leagues, yes.